Welcome to the YouGoin'Pro channel. This is your very own Coach Laurie, and I've got a very special treat today. And today's topic is something that we all need and we want, and it is why you need these 7 things to become your dream to become a reality. Again, I'm gonna repeat that again. Why you need these 7 things to make your dream a reality. So there are 7 things that you need to make your dream become a reality. And for the people that says, "Well, I don't have a dream," well, you will have a dream sooner or later. And the one thing I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it is this: number one, you have to have clear clarity why you have purpose. Because at the end of the day, this is your life, not my life. What's the purpose of you doing the certain sport or the certain activity or whatever you may be trying to achieve? Because at the end of the day, again, it's your life. You got to have a very strong reason why you want this. You got to have a clear direction, and you have to stay focused on your goals. Clear purpose, the clarity of the purpose of why you're achieving this dream. Number two, you must have this motivation. If you have to have someone to motivate you to do your own dream, you might want to check your dream out. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to stop saying that. At the end of the day, what's your real deep reason why you want this? And with that, it has to be a clear motivation for you. Why do you get up every day? Why do you go to that dream every day? What fuels your motivation, even when there's tough times? So, what's going to motivate you when the going gets tough or when things aren't going right? That's why I said the clarity of your purpose. What is your why? That is the reason for this channel, this segment today. What is your why? So, number three, resilience. We got to have a strong reason why you can bounce back for setbacks and failures and keep being persistent. You got to continue to be persistent. Resilience is so, these are all very important, but resilience. Let me give you an example of resilience. The very own famous Hall of Famer, 6-time NBA player, the great himself, one of the greats that I've seen growing up, Michael Jordan, Air Jordan. He got cut, from my understanding, on his, I think it was JV basketball team. And he had the resilience, he had the motivation, he had a clear purpose why he was doing what he was doing. So when the going gets tough and things aren't going well, he had that persistence. It fueled the failure fueled him. You got to let that failure fuel you. And here's the next tip. Tip number 4 is consistency. Consistency. Effort and dedication through your consistency. It has to be a long time lifestyle. But basically, that is one of the keys for consistency, is having this long time success, is staying persistent and staying consistent with your effort and dedication. Number 5. I know you have a lot of things you do through your day. You have a list of things, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the case may be. There's only 24 hours in a day. You probably sleep 8 hours a day. You probably eat, sleep, go to work, play, whatever you may have to do to reach that goal. So you got to prioritize. That's the tip, prioritize. It can help you with your time, your resources, for everything that you're investing. So if you can prioritize your time and resources and invest in what truly matters. So in other words, whatever doesn't matter, push it to the side. Move it. Get it out your way. It cannot stay in your zone. It can't stay nowhere close to what you're trying to do. Kick it out. Number 6, passion. It's the single reason why often that it's the single reason why it steams your passion. It has to be something that drives you. Um, Passion is emotional. Passion is fire. You got to have that fire. Like when you're doing a certain thing, or like when you're on a baseball field and you get out to a field, every time you get out there, you can see that passion. Like you really want this. You want to be out here, and your emotions, it shows. Um, you would just you would be on the field all day if you could. A passion. The single reason why often it stings from passion is which drives you to work harder and smarter. Passion makes you work harder and smarter. Number 7, identity. It becomes part of your identity, making it easier to align with your actions and with your goals. Identity. So, when I say identity, it doesn't mean that this is your all for all. In other words, this is not everything. This is not your complete life. This is a part of life that gets you to your destiny. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's one of the most important things, identity. Okay, let me give you an example. I was a baseball player, but I love football. I really love football more than I love baseball. But when I was growing up, my father wouldn't let me play football because I was small, slim, muscular, fast. I didn't have all that weight, and it didn't run in my family. So with that, I thought baseball was something that was my identity. That was just a season in my life that God let happen to get me to my ultimate purpose. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So, Jeremiah 29:11 says, God has the plan, the perfect plan for you. He knew you before you even knew yourself. He has the perfect plan. So, identity is just something that you do. It's not who you are. So you got to have an identity on the field, but off the field too. So here's another example. If you guys may know this guy, his name is Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was one of my very favorite players growing up. Bo Jackson was a football player and a baseball player, but that wasn't who he was. But when he's on the baseball field, he was known as a guy that can hit home runs and break bats. That was his identity, and he was fast. Football, he ran over people. He was like a truck. That was his identity on the field. So you got to have some kind of identity when you're playing a certain sport. What do you identify with as a player? Next, inspiration. Number 8, inspiration. Your dedication can inspire others, creating a supportive environment around you. This is what we're talking about. When people see that, they know that, your inspiration is dedicated to help others, not just you, but other people. You make your team better, you make you better. Michael Jordan was great at that. He struggled the first couple of years in basketball and, playing for the Bulls. I know because I'm from Chicago and I've seen it. First couple of years, he actually got hurt. I think he broke his foot. He was inspired about that. And from that point, he figured it out, that I need help. I can't do it on my own. The next one is focus. I'm giving you 12. I said I'm gonna give you 7, but I'm gonna give you 12. I'm on number 9, focus. To minimize distractions and allow you to concentrate fully on your path. Focus is so important. That's the tip. Focus. You got to be focused. Number 10, very own, commitment. Whew, a strong reason for commitment. You got to make sure that you make it that you cannot give up no matter what. For a certain season in your life, you can't just give up because things don't go right. Commitment is very, very important. Tip number 11 is vision. How do you see yourself in success? You know, you got to be one of the most powerful motivators on the field. You got to see the vision. Where you see your vision at as a player and as a team player. What's your vision? Visualize your success. The next thing is this is fulfillment. You got to be fulfilled when you get on the field. Achieve your goals, drive. Don't let nothing stop you. Nothing and nobody stop you. You got to make sure you're fulfilled. You got to have a deep reason why you're doing what you do, and you got to be satisfied with it. So those are all the tips why you need these 7 things to make your dream reality. These are the things that are going to make your dream a reality. I just went over 12. I said I'm going to give you 7. But use all those, and I guarantee you, you'll get closer and closer each and every day. Make it a lifestyle. What is your why? This is very own Coach Laurie, and I'm going to let you know, hey, you can do it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Take all those steps, apply them day by day, make it a lifestyle. Hey, go be a success on and off the field. Hey, take care. Love you. Bye-bye.